Okay, so we've got my rescue mission for the Kerbals. So previously what I was doing to get all of that stuff there was, so the chairs and stuff that were on the tables and stuff, whatever that's called, but it had wheels, so I started at the launch pad and then I just rolled it all the way over. And then for the other stuff, that stuff was actually individually attached to rovers with decouplers, and then I did the same thing. And then once it was in the water, in KSP2, if something doesn't have any command module and you time warp, it will disappear. So those just disappear once you time warp. This is also why that Kerbal that was walking around in the other video, I had them get back into their command pod so that their command pod wouldn't disappear, just in case I wanted to do something with it. So here we are, we've arrived. I'm about to realize that I'm way too close and that I do really want to use these parachutes. So I'm gonna end up going back up and then use the parachutes. I'm gonna switch to that one, then deploy the parachutes. And I was planning to use that heat shield to see if it would float, as maybe a raft, but that didn't work out. So that was a little disappointing. And this is a little exciting. So I try to laugh. There's an explosion. It didn't get destroyed. Some stuff did get damaged, so whatever. And then, so my original plan was to land in the water. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. And then, let's see, just going to go around. Here we go. I've sped that up a bit. This is really slow. Get the ladder down. So, those Kerbals there, they're all stuck. They all look happy, but they're all stuck. And then the wheels are bugging out. That's normal though for KSP2. Almost crashed, and then I freaked out and then went to full throttle and then realized I'm gonna run out of fuel or run into that building. So I turned and then we're gonna land in the pool. Then we're going to turn around and go towards those Kerbals. So none of the Kerbals are sitting out because I wasn't sure because of the new update if they would disappear too. So I wanted to make sure, so I had them all get into their command pods. So they're all in their command pods right now. And there are 2 in the pool that I'm going to rescue because the other ones are fine. And then after that, I don't really have a plan. It breaks up. And then around here, I'm gonna struggle and realize that I can't get them on EVA because, and then this is when it's gonna occur to me that they were outside of the command pods from before the patch, the bug fix or whatever, or update thing. And then I got them in after the update. So up until this point, I had not tested if they could get out in that amount of space after the update. And it was only occurring to me now that can't get out, so they can't go on EVA. So not everything goes to plan always. This is a more like fatal kind of thing, just because, or fatal for the mission. There's not much I could do about this, so I'm still not sure what I should do. At this point, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just kind of pushing the Kerbals around, seeing if something good would happen. I think my goal in this was to try and figure out if I could get a bug to knock them out, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I was trying to do. There's a little bit of lag, but that's not that bad. And then I tried to use the board to see if I could board and maybe I could cause another glitch or something. Kick that Kerbal out. That also didn't work, so that's a little disappointing. Look at that Kerbal just smiling. Not that they're stuck upside down at the bottom of a pool. So we have a double Kerbal right there. So, I mean, if like rolling the Kerbal around is a game, I feel like that sounds like a sport, right? I mean, just put a Kerbal in a wheel and then just roll them. Look at that Kerbal just dancing. The other Kerbal's got its head stuck in the ground, just dancing, just like, yeah. That's funny. He looks evil because he's shaking on the ground. So he's doing it again. He's dancing in front of his friend who's stuck in the ground. I'm not sure this is the nicest Kerbal. So I've given up at this point. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to send a rescue mission for all of these Kerbals. Worst comes to worst, I might have to wait for the next update.